Hello, I'm Simon Christie and welcome to 4-Wheel Drive TV. Another big episode with plenty of series prizes and giveaways. Let's get stuck straight into it. Tread lightly, keep it safe, play hard. Found one of the characters here who we've seen a number of times on 4-Wheel Drive TV.
Simon, how you going, mate?
Mikey, I hear you've got your own 4-Wheel Drive. What do you normally get out and about in?
Mate, normally get out in a good old patrol, 4.8 litre. Get out there and all the dirty stuff, the mud stuff, the challenging stuff, and that's pretty much it.
Ian, you're a 4-Wheel driver yourself?
Yep, got a Nissan GU Patrol. It's just so much fun. Getting out there, playing around with the guys on the weekends, getting your car dirty and just love it.
Remo, we've seen you out in a few of the 4-Wheel Drive trips. What is it that you love about 4-Wheel driving?
Just being out there out in fields and just enjoying the outside environment. I love nature and appreciate what's out there. We all share a passion in this company. We do a lot of 4-wheel driving together. We've just recently had a lovely weekend up Sandy Cape, which is approximately 240 kilometres north of Perth. I myself drive a 2006 Hilux SR5, which I've converted into a tray top with a homemade canopy that we built ourselves on the weekends, nicely decked out with accessories.
Try and get the family out as much as I can. Look, we love it to get out there and 4-wheel drive, to show the family and the kids this great country of ours. And I never had a chance to have the opportunity when I was young, but I'm glad that I'm showing my kids things I never saw and I'm still seeing.
Hi, I'm Brad Smith from Mickey Thompson Tyres. We've had a great response to our competition for you to win a set of tyres for your 4-wheel drive. Now, like any competition, there can only be one winner, and that's Troy behind me. So let's go and catch up with Troy and find out about his 4-wheel drive. Hey Troy.
Hi, Brad.
Good mate, good. Well, congratulations. You've won a set of Mickey Thompson 4-wheel drive tyres for your 4-wheel drive. Out of all the entrants, and we had a huge response to the competition, you're the winner. So why don't you tell us a bit about yourself and, of course, your 4-wheel drive?
No worries. I'm Troy Richardson from Ringwood North. I own a 2001 GU Patrol. Got a bit of work done to it. It's got a snorkel, 35s that are getting changed to the new Mickey Thompsons I've just won. Got a winch, spotties. I've done a bit of wiring and stuff inside the car, gauges and rear power outlets, etc. It's got a TD 4.2 turbo diesel motor in it, 2 inches of lift, roof racks, and just a few other little bits and pieces throughout the car.
Fantastic. It sounds like those Mickey Thompson tyres will really finish the car off for you, Troy.
Definitely
So,
will.
when you're going off-road, what sort of 4-wheel driving do you do?
Bit of mud, bit of rock, out in Toolangi, King Lake, Wesburn, anywhere you can get your car muddy and possibly get stuck.
Oh, that's great. Well, I think I've got the perfect Mickey Thompson tyre in mind for you. So why don't I take your car and I'll go and get these tyres sorted out.
Yeah, definitely sounds good.
Excellent.
Thank you very much, Brad.
Well, I've got Troy's car and I've brought it straight to Lindsay's Tyres at Mount Evelyn. Now you've only got to look around to see that this guy knows four-wheel drives and four-wheel drive tyres, so I can't think of a better place to fit the tyres. After talking to Troy about the type of four-wheel driving he does, it sounds like he goes pretty extreme sometimes. So we really thought there's only one tyre for this guy, and it's this one, the all-new Baja Claw TTC. The reason this is good for him is it's got all the attributes he's looking for. Big side biters to help him climb out of those ruts when he's in the mud, the extreme directional tread pattern to make sure that he can really get the extra traction that he needs when he's off-road, and last but not least, the bead protector. This right here. Not only will it protect Troy's wheels when he's off-road, but more importantly, when he's running lower tyre pressures, it means he'll be less likely to get sticks and twigs and even mud jammed up between the bead and the rim itself. So that's really important. I mentioned side biters earlier, but what I didn't mention was one of the latest innovations in radial mud tyres, and it's this right here. It's called a decoupling groove. And what that does is, it gives you more of a ballooning effect when you're off-road. So if you're driving over rocks or logs, it means the tyre can flex more and ultimately give you a better footprint on the track while you're four-wheel driving. So for all these reasons, we really think this is the right tyre for Troy. So let's get it on the hoist and get these tyres fitted.
Okay.
Well, Troy's tyres are all fitted, and now with his new Mickey Thompson tyres, I'm sure he's going to have a blast out on the tracks. And don't forget, if you want to be a winner like Troy, just head to the 4Drive TV competitions page. There's heaps of competitions, which are all your opportunity to win some great prizes. So go and have a look. So I better get this car back to Troy. He might wonder where it's going.
Get your head inside here quickly. Time for four-wheel drive TV.
Viewers, the wait is over. Shop online at the 4Drive TV store for personalised merchandise, 4Drive TV clothing, 4Drive products and even DVD subscriptions. That's right, 2 episodes of 4Drive TV posted out to you every fortnight for the whole series, and all for just $50. Support your favourite program, wear the brand you love and never miss another episode with our collector's DVD subscriptions. Get shopping at 4drivetv.com.au with the 4Drive TV online store.
The next generation of shock absorbers is here. Leading the way in 4x4 suspension development, Old Man Emu introduces the most advanced and finely tuned shock absorber on the market. Nitro Charger Sport incorporates a new valving system that instantly adapts to all terrain for an outstanding smooth ride and phenomenal control. Backed by a 3-year, 60,000 kilometre warranty, you can trust Nitro Charger Sport, built in Australia for Australian conditions.
Finally, the driving light you've always wanted is here, boasting a class-leading freeform reflector and a super tough polycarbonate lens and ABS housing. The all-new Nava Ultimate 225 is a revolutionary driving light, available in halogen, halogen blue and HID, in both spread and pencil beams, and supplied complete with a plug-and-play wiring harness and polycarbonate lens protectors. These Aussie Outback Tough Lights outshine the competition. Visit nava.com.au for more information and make the switch to the brightest lights in town.
Hi guys, Fonzie from GM Motorsport. Today we've got Danny's 80 series in here with a 6-litre conversion. We're just going to run it up standard and do a few modifications to see what the different outputs are for this 6-litre conversion compared to the standard Toyota motor. First, when the vehicle comes in, we'll actually tie it down we'll put all the sensors on it to start monitoring it, and evacuation fans so we can actually test the vehicle safely and get the best possible performance out of the vehicle. We'll actually give the vehicle a base run. We'll actually establish what power output we've got, correct the air-fuel ratio, check torque management, and check the vehicle's timing to see what can be done to enhance power of the vehicle. So here's the run we've done earlier, and the power output figure for a base run, around about 178 kilowatts. So on that, we've actually seen the air-fuel ratio is very, very rich. So we've got room for improvement on that. So what we'll do then is we'll get the laptop and we'll change the VE tables, and we'll come back and monitor the spark tables, and then we'll rerun the vehicle. And if everything's good, we should have a higher output, which we can see we went up to 193 kilowatts. And we've achieved that by altering the air-fuel ratio. As you can see here, we've also changed the spark timing, torque management to get the best out of the possible vehicle. That's with the same exhaust system and same air intake. So there's a lot out of tuning the new cars. You can see that physical graph there. We've got some 30 kilowatts at the rear wheels, which is probably 60 horsepower, just from physically touching the car's program. So there's a lot in it with torque management these days. The cars are released pretty sedate, so it gives the tuner, if they're very good, an opportunity to bring the power level up to where the engine should be. After that, we'll actually look at possible physical changes and monitor the car's exhaust system and air intake systems, and there usually is a lot of power gains to be had. This car is already fitted with a high performance exhaust, which is 1 3/4 inch single 3. It's probably a little bit small, the rear, but constraints of the 80 series, we've only got a single 3, but it has performed pretty well. We did monitor air pressures, and as expected, we've done a lot of four-wheel drive tuning for people. We did have a large pressure drop, so that meant there was a big restriction in the air intake system. A lot of these cars have got the standard Toyota air boxes in them, snorkels, and sometimes they're not up to the big free-flowing 6-litre engines with air requirements. In this case, we had a pressure drop down to 90 kPa, which is a huge difference. We then fitted a ramjet air intake. After doing some testing, we pretty much had zero pressure drop, and we saw the power absolutely come on strong how it should, and we achieved 224 rear wheel kilowatts. That's some 30 rear wheel kilowatts again gain, which again is about 50 horsepower at the crankshaft just for physical air restriction. So it is a good thing to check all parameters of the car and to make sure that it is going well. So same engine, same tune, just by unlocking the airbox in the end, we've gained that extra power. So yeah, it's definitely good to have a good operator on the dyno, a good logman of sensors to actually know what you're getting and how you can improve your four-wheel drive. To get the best out of your four-wheel drive or your engine conversion, especially if it's late model fuel injection, you'd want to go to a reputable place with the runs on the board. Someone that's got the right diagnostic equipment, state-of-the-art software with dyno calibrations that we can actually look at, because there is a lot of power to be had with the engine that you've already got in there. So to unlock them secrets, take it to a good place, and as I said, you'll enjoy your four-wheel drive, you'll enjoy your engine conversion and get the best out of your motoring. Guys, I'm Fonzie from GM Motorsport. Pleasure working with you guys today to get the best out of the 80 series with Danny, and we'll catch you on the next day.
Now remember to see the helper.
Off-Road Expo in Queensland is a collection of high-speed 4x4 events held over one massive weekend 3 hours northwest of Brisbane in the hills above Kilcoy. Shane Gerrish, 4Wheel Drive TV's Queensland correspondent, was again on hand to capture the excitement and support the local 4x4 scene. This event, aptly named the Barrel Race, mirrors the normal rodeo barrel race, except for using 4-wheel drives instead of horses, of course. Tight turns, an option for 2 or 4-wheel drive, and stiff competition make for some exciting rides. The weekend is also full of big-name Queensland identities, like our good mate Festa.
Got a radio, Festa?
That's if you can find him. This year's rally stage was again hard and fast with plenty of airborne activity. With a mix of Class 8, off-road races, winch trucks, daily drivers and dedicated park thrashers, the rally course always provides plenty of excitement. The Hill Drags is a side-by-side horsepower sprint up a slight incline. The flat, hard and dry track provides plenty of traction for the short, pacey sprint to the finish line.
That was some great air.
The Super Rally course combines two of the older stages for a side-by-side shootout. There are plenty of turns and open straights and a huge leaping flat top to thrill the spectators. Thanks to Shane Gerish for the footage, and stay tuned to 4 Wheel Drive TV for the best of all things 4x4 within the Asia Pacific Basin and beyond. Visit 4wheeldrivetv.com.au for the latest in 4x4 news, links, prizes and videos. Stay in touch with myself and Danny and receive regular updates, promos and photos via our Facebook page. And visit youtube.com/4wheeldrivetvtube for our latest 4x4 videos. There's 3 great ways to stay up to date and in touch with our growing 4-wheel drive community in between episodes.
Get your head inside here quickly. It's time for 4-wheel drive TV.
If you drive a 4-wheel drive with or without a dual battery kit, then it's time to upgrade. Modern vehicles and modern battery technologies require smart electronics, and the Piranha Off-Road Products DBE 140 dual battery controller has all the smart grunt you will need packed into an affordable and tiny package. Priced at just $170, the Piranha DBE 140 is the smart choice in dual battery management. For more information on how you can stay charged, visit piranhaoffroad.com.au.
I'm Chris Weston, off-road racer and owner of Off-Road Rush, and I wouldn't race on anything else than my Mickey Thompson tyres. I trust my Mickey Thompsons at high speed. They can handle wet or dry without any trouble. And that means I can keep racing while the competitors stop to change tyres. Mickey Thompson? No wonder they call them legendary.
Call 1300-MICKEY for your nearest dealer.
Hi, my name's Alex and this is my rig. It's a 2004 Land Cruiser which I've had new. It's been a terrific vehicle. I've had a sports system put on it, dual fridges in the rear. From Piranha I've had the pull-out kitchen put in and the dual battery and wiring looms upgraded throughout the vehicle. Modified suspension, and I've got a roof cage on it. There's a couple other things I would like to do to it. I'd like to put a rust prevention unit on it, a supercharger if at all possible in the future. I've taken it to Central Australia. I've done plenty of high country. I would like to go to the Flinders and I'd like to do up the top, Cape York. I'm a member of the Adventure 4x4 Club. We get out a fair bit throughout the year. Before joining the club, I didn't have any previous experience, but since I've joined the club, I've really got into it. And I've been watching 4-wheel drive TV and that's inspired me to create what I've created here with this vehicle.
If you'd like to be the weekly Your Rig right here on 4-Wheel Drive TV, then send an email to myself with Your Rig in the subject line. Each weekly winner takes home an electric blue span set snap strap, a complete You Fix It windscreen repair kit, a DP chip stubby holder and Berrima diesel cap, an ARB cap, an ARB Get a Grip t-shirt, a packet of Up and Go courtesy of Sanitarium, ARB Penrith stubby holder, an emergency can of ARB Outback Survival socks, a set of four-wheel drive TV stickers, an RFI stubby holder and an RFI cap, an RFI UHF antenna, courtesy of RFI Antennas, a HEMA Great Desert Tracks Atlas and Guide, an X17 Fiskars synthetic axe, a 911 memorial cap courtesy of 511 Tactical, an Any Sharp knife sharpener courtesy of our friends at Kiesler, an ARB rechargeable LED adventure light, ARB's latest new product, Corby the soft toy, an off-road ready Travelmate tyre pressure gauge, a set of Nava performance headlight globes, 6 flavours of India Tasty Bite pre-cooked meals, a magazine from Bow Hunter, Wild Deer and Hunting Adventures and Dirt Comp. And it's all neatly packed up in an ARB cargo gear carry bag. It's now time to announce the series prizes, and thanks to Dirt Comp we have a 12-month subscription to their magazine, which is won by Brian King from Kewdale in Western Australia. Spanset, as per every series, have put up another Outback recovery kit complete with 3 straps, rated shackles and an Outback Tough carry bag. And the winner is Nathan Delaparel from Gawler South in South Australia. The Nava Ultima 225 is the next prize on offer. With a freeform reflector, polycarbonate lens and ABS housing, this light has been designed for Australian four-wheel drive conditions. And the winner is Belinda Booth from Thaguna in Queensland. Our final prize is the ARB $500 gift voucher to be spent on any ARB 4x4 accessories worldwide. And this series winner is Sean Thompson from Kew East in Victoria. Congratulations to all of the winners and thanks to the sponsors. Full details on the 4-Wheel Drive TV series prizes can be found at 4wheeldrivetv.com.au.
Hi, my name is John Turble from the 9th Australian 4-Wheel Drive Gathering. I'm inviting you all to come along and participate in this biannual event. It's to be held at the Mount Ives Station in the Gawler Ranges, South Australia, September 28, 29, 30 and 1st of October this year. All the proceeds from this gathering go to the Royal Flying Doctor Service to support them because they support us when we're out there on the tracks. If you want any more details, go to www.4wdgathering.org.au. Hope to see you there.
My 1978 FJ40 Land Cruiser has been a drawn-out and painful project, but it is slowly coming together piece by piece. And the next stage of custom development is the total replacement of the old Toyota dashboard.
Hey guys, I'm Ray from Hectic Customs. We're here with Simon's 40. He brought it into us for a custom dash and we're doing just that.
Finding someone capable of handling a full custom dash was harder than I thought, but lucky for me I finally found a reliable provider and better still, just 7 minutes from home.
He's asked for a full custom moulded fiberglass dash with all of his gauges and tacho in the middle of it.
I provided Ray with a brief of what I wanted and then left the 40 in their trusty hands whilst myself and the team headed for 10 days of filming across the Simpson. The plan was to complete a unique and custom look that utilised modern gauges, housed a central in-dash double DIN navigation unit and converted the old glove box into a high and dry electrical hub where all of the vehicle's fuses and relays could be safely mounted. To get started, the entire dash was stripped and a design template made up. Pods were constructed for both the glove box and gauge area with careful attention paid to access and visibility points.
It's not every day we do a custom dash. It's been a bit challenging, however, we've managed to get halfway there. All the stuff is almost in prep work and we're about 4 or 5 days away from wrapping the whole job in the vinyl material that Simon's requested.
The new dash in the 40 has now been released at the recent Melbourne National 4x4 show, and stay tuned for an update on the finished product. Since it's been mentioned, our trip across the Simpson Desert was a huge success. We took 9 vehicles in total from Barmah in South Australia up through William Creek, Oodnadatta and Mount Dare before spending 3 days and nights in the Simpson Desert. After scaling Big Red, our return trip took in Birdsville, Inaminka, Cameron's Corner, Tibooburra and finally Broken Hill. The desert was in full bloom, the wildlife astounding and the company and scenery superb. We shot 10 episodes of our touring TV show whilst on the road, and the footage and stories will be seen across all 3 of our weekly TV shows. Keep an eye out.
Hey, I'm Mitchell Horn. This is my 75 series. Coiled front, coil it over rear, dual motored high mount in the front, still 1/8Z underneath it. Should be a good weekend, looking forward to it. First proper winch challenge, so it should be pretty hard on the car, but hopefully we'll come out the other side pretty good.
Well, viewers, thank you for tuning in for another series, another episode of 4-Wheel Drive TV. This is episode 320 for our team. Don't forget you can view online episodes for free at 4x4earth.com.au. Get more information about our TV shows at 4wheeldrivetv.com.au. I'm Simon Christie. Thank you for watching. Tread lightly, keep it safe, play hard. I'll see you next week.